Hey everyone, Combo here, back with another Empires and Puzzles video, and today we have the costume chamber back in the game. We've got a few new glass costumes, including 5-star Elena, and then there's a couple new 3-stars. You can see we've got Carver, Hawkmoon, and then 2 new 4-star glass costumes with Chow and Regard. In today's video, we're going to quickly take a look at the difference of their glass costumes compared to their toon costumes, and then I've got enough pulls for 10 pulls for this costume chamber, and then I'm also going to do a 10 pull in the Aether summon, which is out today. I have enough Aether crystals to do a 10 pull. I save those up every week until I have enough of them to do a 10 pull, because it's cheaper if you do it with 90 crystals instead of doing the 10 at a time, or 10 crystals at a time for one pull. You basically get an extra pull. So I'm going to do those as well, see if we can get a couple alpha ethers that I desperately need to double limit break my next hero. And real quick before we get started, if you do enjoy this video or find it helpful, hit that like button, make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and turn that notification bell on so you can be alerted of when I drop new content. So first, we are going to quickly take a look at Elena's glass costume compared to her toon costume. She deals 362% damage to all enemies. The attack bypasses defensive buffs for her glass costume. So that is the big difference of her glass costume. The caster and nearby allies get counterattack with 120% of the damage received for 5 turns. If we take a look at her toon version, she deals 352% damage to all enemies, so 10% less damage. The caster and nearby allies counterattack with 120% of the damage received for 5 turns, and then deals extra damage against nature. So the only difference is the 10% difference in damage, with it being higher on the glass costume. The toon version deals extra damage to nature though, and the glass costume bypasses defensive buffs. So as far as which one you should use, it really all depends on who you're going up against. I probably would recommend the glass costume for defense if you're going to have her on defense, because if you've got Elena at the tank or even a flank, your opponents are probably not bringing green nature heroes unless if you have a blue tank, but you'll have the ability to bypass the defensive buffs and give a little bit more damage. When you're using her on offense, it really just depends if your opponents have any counterattack heroes, if they got Sludges with the dancing effect, any other defensive buffs like defense up or extra defense for special skills. Anything like that would definitely mean you would want the glass costume. If they've got a nature hero at tank or a couple other nature heroes spread out elsewhere on their defense, then you may want to bring the toon version. For Chow, his glass costume deals 325% damage to the target, reduces the mana by 23%, and then bypasses defensive buffs. And for his toon version, deals 320% damage to the target, deals extra damage against dark, and reduces the mana of the target by 20%. So it's 23%, which is an interesting number for the glass costume, 5% more damage for the glass costume, and the toon one deals extra damage to dark. So not a huge difference with Chow's card. And then Regard, he is going to recover 47% health for all allies with his glass costume. All dark allies reflect status ailments and negative stacks for 2 turns, and cleanses status ailments from all allies. So the second part of that special is specific to the glass costumes that are healers or support heroes. And then if we take a look at his toon costume, he recovers 45% health for all allies. All allies get plus 34% defense for 3 turns, lasts 2 turns longer if other characters are dark, and cleanses status ailments from all allies. Interesting that the second part, the defense up, is not on the glass costume. I guess that would have just made it so that the glass costume was definitely 100% better than the toon version. Taking a look at Hawkmoon here, her glass costume recovers 37% health for all allies, and all fire allies reflect status ailments and negative stacks for 2 turns. Her toon version recovers 35% health for all allies, and all allies get plus 34% defense for 3 turns. The status effect is undispellable and lasts 2 turns longer on fire characters. So similar story there, where she has the extra defense up on her toon, and her glass costume does not get that, has a slightly higher heal, and gets the ability to reflect status ailments and negative stacks for 2 turns for all of her fire allies. Taking a look at the last new glass costume that just came out, we've got Carver. He deals 165% damage to all enemies. The attack bypasses defensive buffs, reduces the mana mana of all enemies by 15%, and his toon version has a slightly lower damage with 155%, reduces the mana of all enemies by 10%, and deals extra damage to ice. All right, so those are all of the new glass costumes that just came out today. We've also got Glass Isarnia as another featured hero. She is also slow mana speed, deals 395% damage to all enemies, attack bypass of defensive buffs, and all enemies get minus 40% defense for 6 turns. All right, let's see if we can go back to the little trick of finding 2 5-star heroes that are of the same color. We might not be able to, though. Yeah, not looking good. All right, I guess we're just gonna have to chance finding something here. I would love to get Glass Elena or Isarnia, honestly. I don't have either of them. I don't even have the toon version of Elena, actually. So let's go over to Kagan. He is feeling lucky for me today. We've got enough keys to do 10 summons today. Our first one is going to be 3-star Renfeld. With our second summon, we're going to get Dawa, everybody's favorite 3-star. Next up, we've got Jahinder, another 3-star. Next up, we've got Carver, who just got a brand new glass costume. So 4 pulls and all 3 stars so far, as we get another 3-star with Kirill, who is one of the better 3 stars in my opinion because of his usefulness for events. And we get another 3-star with Nashgar. Not looking good so far. Let's choose somebody else. Let's pick the little elf Liana. Come on, small giant, give me a 5-star. We get another 3-star with Balthazar. 3 more pulls. And we got another 3-star with Hawkmoon. She did just get a new glass costume. 2 more pulls in the costume chamber, and then I'm going to go over to the Aether portal and do my 10 times pull for that, as we get another 3-star. I have not even gotten 1 4-star yet. Come on. Give me something. Friar Tuck, everybody's second favorite 3-star hero. All right, well, that did not go well. Let's see if we got something in our chest. We did get a 4-star ascension item with the scope. I will take that. Definitely need those. All right, let's go over to the Aether summon and see if we can get lucky there. All right, we've got 90 Aether crystals. Let's see if we can get lucky on our 10 pull for this. I feel like Small Giant owes me something after those 10 costume portals we just did, and we did get 1 Alpha Aether. Nothing else good so far. Another Alpha Aether, very nice. 2 Alpha Aethers out of this. I will definitely take that. Would love a legendary elemental one, and we got a 3rd Alpha Aether. Wow. All right. I will certainly take that. We got 3 Alpha Aethers, no other legendary Aethers this time around, unfortunately, but cannot complain about those Alpha Aethers. I now have 12 of them, so that is enough for me to double limit break my next hero. Hopefully your costume chamber summons went better than mine. Let me know if you were able to get any 5-star heroes this time around. And that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy it or found it helpful. And if you did, hit that like button. Make sure you sub to my channel, and I'll catch you guys next time.